Happy birthday. Born on the 5th of March is a very interesting horoscope to have. It's all about money, and you're a person all about career, business, finances, and why shouldn't you be? Money is very important in the world. But being all about money can make others feel that you could be too calculative, a person who is too materialistic, who only comes to see people when there is a financial deal to be done. You don't happen to remember birth dates of people or your appointments or the promises that you make. And that's because born on the 5th of March, these planets attract a lot of stress because there is a scattering of energy in you. And there are too many things in your mind all the time. And then how can you manage with 7, 8 or 9 things having to do them on the same day? So that produces a stressful nature, makes you very anxious. So what you should do is every morning when you wake up, get a pen and get a paper and write down the things you have to do for the day. And you will see that you have 7, 8 or 9 things to do, but you'll recognize that maybe only 1 or 2 of these things are important or urgent to do. And when you realize that, your stress factor will drop. And this way you will come into more control of your horoscope. Your horoscope makes you very, the gifts of communication, the gifts of marketing skills, the gift of writing, the gift of communication is all very strong in you. But some of these planets who rule these things, these planets are going very fast. And so they make you very impatient in what you say, hasty in what you do, makes you very argumentative, makes you a person who wants to debate everything for too long. And on a bad day, you can have miscommunication, miscalculation, which can be very expensive. So slow down in activity. Try to think twice, 3 times of what to say and what to do. Thereby you will create less difficulties for you. You have a character which is very fast in saying and doing things. So people will tend to say to you that you look for exposure to risk in what you do and what you say. So again, slow down and you will be able to do well. You are a very ambitious horoscope born on the 5th of March, and you will want definitely to do things on a successful way. But being impatient, you will look for shortcuts. Being hasty, you will also look for shortcuts. And these can produce problems of their own. So try not to be a shortcut person all the time. When you are given a set of rules to follow, study the whole rules. Don't look at the page and then after reading the first few lines say that you understood everything. That's how miscommunication is brought about. In terms of compatibility, yes, if anybody does things slowly, boy, you are not really happy at all. But not all of us can have a fast horoscope like you. Some of us have a slow horoscope. And some of us with a slow horoscope may be your best asset. So that while you are going helter-skelter and it's a bad day and you're making many mistakes, the people who are slow, who are backing you up, can help you realize these problems and try not to make these mistakes. So don't look down on people who are slow anymore. Look at them as an asset as well. That's an example. Okay? You are going to be very imaginative and creative. The planets of creativity are shown here. And so even if you're in your career you cannot use the creativity or imagination, try and get hobbies and try to be creative in your area of hobby, and it might turn out to be an occupation for you one day. Alright, now I'm going to talk to you about 2017, and the calendar year 2017 has its own set of planets controlling it, so we call it the calendar year horoscope. Now the calendar year horoscope for you is not very stable. It is a horoscope where the foundation is not very stable. Everybody has to go through a calendar year almost at the same time. So those born on a good day will find 2017 very helpful, very stable, very productive. Those born on the 5th of March will find that ups and downs will be created. from the calendar year. The calendar year has about 35 to 40% energy. So in your case, you have 35 to 40% of bad luck there already. Now let's look at your ages. The age planets have an age horoscope. So the ages are considered to be more powerful than the calendar year planets. Now let's pretend that you are going to be a set of these ages which I'm going to give you, and these set of good ages are very good for people born on the 5th of March. So let's pretend in 2017 that you could be the ages of 15 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 78. If you happen to be these ages in 2017, then you're going to have the element of good luck in all areas: romance, marriage, career, business. Element of good luck comes your way to the level of 60 or sometimes 65%. And so you will move ahead in a very happy way. Okay, but remember, the foundation of 2017, the stability of 2017 is not very secure. So minimize your level of risk in any areas of your life. All right. Now I'm going to give you a set of ages which are going to give problems for people born on the 5th of March. In 2017, it can produce problems. So let's imagine that you are the ages of 14 or 23 or 32 or 41 or 50 or 59 or 68 or 77. If you happen to be any of these ages in 2017, be very careful. Lower your exposure to risk, whether it's in areas of romance, marriage, whether it's to do with your career, business, financial areas, in sports, in anything that you are involved in, because the element of bad luck will be very strong for you. Whatever you try to do will find complications, and so you have to be extra careful in terms of your character and in terms of how you want progress if you are of these negative ages. Okay? I want to talk to you about, well, if you are not any of these ages, then you don't have the extremes of good or bad, and your horoscope, as it travels through the 12 zodiac signs of 2017, will have its own up and down. What I really need to know is your full date of birth and your time of birth, and to be able to look at your palms. This way I can do a full horoscope for you. I'm already Skyping, and I'm only charging USD 50 for a 75-minute consultation of horoscope and palmistry with you on Skype. So try to get that arranged. Go to Facebook, follow me, communicate with me. We can arrange a time to do that, and then I'll be very secure to advise you for the next 5 or 6 years based on all this information I get from you. In the meantime, I want to give you some advice about your health. I'm very worried about your breathing, and I'm worried that you can become asthmatic and have sinus issues, and that can lead to asthma. So don't take up smoking, and if you are a smoker, reduce it as much as you can. Don't take too much iced drinks as well. And if you live in a cold country, you need to keep yourself warm. All right? The second thing is about your spine. Spinal issues are shown to become very bad in some time in your life or another. And so the areas I worry are two. In your case, I do worry of your lower spine and also of your neck area. So something is going to go wrong. See a neurologist. As I said, I need your full date of birth, time of birth, to see how bad. Now, there are going to be other health problems too, but I don't want to go there because all I know is you're born on the 5th of March. So I'll wait for you one day and Skype with you, and with your full date of birth and time of birth and looking at your palms, I'll be very accurate for the next 5 or 6 years of prediction for you. I want to talk to you about colors. Now, every planet has a color or two colors sometimes under their control, and that's how they send their energy to you when you wear these colors or when you use these colors. So I'm not going to talk a lot about colors because I don't know a lot about a lot of the details of your horoscope, but the color I've chosen for you to help you in 2017, for you to be born on the 5th of March, is the color green. Wear a lot of green, undergarments, top garments, your chair you sit on at work, the tabletop, the carpets, the curtains, your sofa at home, your pillowcase, your bed sheets, try to contact with a lot of green. And you'll find that some protection can be built up if there are problems for you in 2017 in any area of your life. Even if it's a green sheet of paper, when you put your palm there and make your wishes, it will work. It's not the product, it's the color that I'm after. I want to talk to you about directions. Around the compass, every planet, including Earth, has been given a position to stay. And in your horoscope, based on your full date of birth and time of birth, and then looking at your palms, I will see your palms are divided into 10 areas where the 10 planets, including Earth, are given positions. And so I'll be able to tell you more. But for the time being, the direction I've chosen for you for 2017 is the direction of northwest. Try to face northwest as much as you can. And when you're meditating, when you're making your wishes, when you want to close your eyes and just feel good, so face northwest and you will find a lot of help. And on top of that, if you have your thumb to connect your ring fingers, or we call it the ring of a finger of Venus, with your thumb, what you're doing is you are not allowing your good energy to escape, but allowing it to build up. And this is a form of infinity, of foreverness, of keeping your good energy. When you leave your fingers like this, like we do most of the day, what happens is that energy leaves us. Of course, good energy can leave us, bad energy can leave us. The extremities, like the tip of your nose, your end of your earlobes, your toes, all the extremities is where energy leaves us, the top of your head as well. And so we don't want the good energy to leave us too much. So when you meditate, when you're under stress, try to do this, your ring fingers, and then close your eyes and meditate. And I guarantee you, it takes 15, 20, 30, 40 seconds, and you'll find the reduction of stress and anxiety does take place. And your clarity of thought comes in, element of good luck comes in, you feel better already. Try to do that. I hope one day you go to Facebook quickly and follow me and communicate with me. Make a date so that we can Skype. It's only USD 50. I'll give you a lot of information about you. I'll talk to your past, about your past, and explain to you why certain things had to happen. And that way you will be helped a lot by me. Okay? In the meantime, it was a pleasure talking to you, born on the 5th of March, a very clever person, only sometimes a bit too clever for yourself. Never mind. We'll do a full horoscope for you soon. Thank you and goodbye.